Hey Facebook, I am Sarah Bremer. For those of you that are joining that don't know me, I am the owner and creative director here at Just Dance Roanoke. I teach the Monday Night Mega Mix class, and when I am not here, I work a full-time job in medical sales. If you're tuning in later, I just leave your questions in the comments and I'll come back to them and answer them as soon as I can. If you are here live with us, I'm going to be on for the next little bit, and I'm just going to kind of ramble about what I like about shoes. And if you want to ask any questions, just ask them in the comments, and hopefully I can see them. And from there, I can answer your questions right here, right now. So, full disclosure, this is what I wear. This is what I like for my shoe selection when I'm teaching class. Cool? So, my favorite shoes ever made are these Reebok UR Lead dance sneakers. These are the originals. These things on them don't come on them. So don't worry if you don't want shoe wings. They're called schwings. It still makes me laugh. Does anyone else love Wayne's World and just think of Mike Myers and like die a little bit? I do. So these shoes were made by Reebok, and they were made custom for dancing, and they have this awesome pivot. These are so old and so gross, and I never wear them, but I love them, and I just can't throw them away, even though they're completely like disgusting. They need washed, and I've worn them outside at some events. But see this little pivot on the bottom? What makes them awesome is that you could turn and do lateral movements with your knees and not have to worry about whether or not you were gonna like get caught like in a running shoe. I think that a lot of like traditional running shoes with a lot of tread on the bottom are awful for class, because we do so much lateral movement where you with your knees, then turn your knees in and your foot gets stuck on our floor. And so traditional running shoes are not your best bet. Okay, so these are my all-time favorite. Reebok. If you're listening, which I hope that you are, there are plenty of Zumba and dance fitness instructors that want you to bring these shoes back. Please, Reebok, bring them back. Okay, then Zumba stepped up their shoe game, and they made a high top sneaker. And I love high tops because I'm kind of crazy and I jump around on the stage and I need the ankle support. So last year Zumba made a high top, and I got worried about them like not continuing to make it. So I basically bought it in almost every color. Yeah, and 2 pairs of black. So the black high tops that you see me wearing in class, which are still on my feet, and I would take them off, but Morgan's here with me, and they would stink, and she would basically like never talk. Well, she smells my feet all the time. It's so gross. Okay, so I bought them in silver and gold, and just like the Reeboks, they've got that little like circle on the bottom that helps with rotation. They're pretty flat. Now, why these are not my all-time favorite shoes, although they came in this awesome silver color and they came in black and pink, there's a couple reasons. One, I personally have a really narrow foot. So these shoes are more wide than the Reeboks. The Reeboks were more narrow than the Zumba shoes, okay? And the other thing about the Zumba shoes is I think they're kind of heavy and they're incredibly flat on the inside. So if you go with these, and these aren't what they're selling right now on the website, I haven't tried these, but if you find them like on eBay or Zappos or somewhere else, they're flat. And so you might want to get an insole. I should probably get an insole and then like rotate them as I rotate my shoes. But I rotate my shoes quite a lot. So Zumba high top sneakers. Okay. The other reason I didn't like them is because I ordered them in this pink color and they were like selling out like crazy online, but I've only worn them like twice, and look at that. Okay, I say twice like 5 times in a year, because when my feet hit together, they kind of fell apart, and they're not really like holding up that well on the inside. So, but I don't feel that way about my black ones. My black ones, I really need to retire the ones that I wear all the time, but I have a backup pair at home, because I always order 2 pairs if I love something, because they stopped making them and people are changing shoes all the time. Okay, these are my shoes. Now, I am also half marathon training. I'm running the Lululemon half marathon in August in Vancouver with my friend Sass, and I ran a half marathon last year. And when I started running again pretty regularly, like a couple times a week, my whole body hurt, and it was really hard on me in class to wear these shoes because my body hurt. And when I run in Newtons. So, Newtons are a running shoe. They have some support in the toe, and they force you to run into your toes when you wear them. They feel really funny, and they take a little bit of time to get used to. So I love Newtons to run in, and I wear them in class a lot, especially when I've been running and my body is aching. I see some people are joining. Hi, Beth. Hi, Brennan. I miss you. You haven't been in class in a while. And oh, hey, Ryan. And Anna, you're joining. So I really like Newton running shoes to dance in. They make my body feel supported, and I feel like I ache a little bit less when I wear them. And I got these on Zappos. Hi. I got these on Zappos, and I thought that they ran, I wear a 7.5 to an 8, and I got these in an 8.5. And actually I ordered them in like 2 or 3 sizes because Zappos has free shipping and free returns. Also, I think it's called Runabout Sports. They sell Newtons. So you can go there and try them on. But I really liked these because they go with everything that's dance colored. And my body feels the best when I wear them. Now, I don't have these here at the studio because I really only wear them for burn and sweat and when I lift weights personally in the gym. But a lot of people really like the Nike Freeze. And I don't think I have a pair here. I just looked in my office. But a lot of people wear Nike Freeze. They're a lightweight sneaker from Nike. And Morgan's going to check in the office and see if any of the girls have any in there. So Nike Freeze are a lightweight sneaker from Nike. They don't have a lot of tread or traction on the bottom. And what I really love about them is how lightweight they are. And they're very flat. I personally don't feel like they give me the same support and cushion as my Newtons do. Again, I cannot stress this. If you get Newtons, you can't just wear them to class. You have to like wear them in small increments around your house. So get them, wear them to class after you've worn them like 15, 20 minutes for a few days at a time around your house. Okay? Newton review. Blythe, as well as I think Kaylee and maybe Jess. Blythe, they stole your sneakers. Look how cute they are. Blythe has the tiniest little foot. This is a 5. But these are made by Reebok now. So this is what replaced my favorite shoe of all time. Hi, Sarah Brown. Hey, Sarah B. These Reebok shoes. What I love about Reebok online is they also have free shipping and free returns, and they come super fast. These are made for dance fitness and cross-training fitness. And you see, just like the Zumba shoes, they've got that little circle on the bottom that helps with pivot. And they also, this compared to this, these are so much lighter. These feel like bricks compared to this. These feel like feathers in comparison. They're super lightweight. Okay. Then, Ryka. Ryka is a traditional aerobic shoe. See, again, we're getting a theme here. The theme is the pivot on the bottom, the circle. These I stole out of Danica's cubby, right?
Yeah.
So Ryka makes a low top. Kelly and Allison also, yes, bricks. They feel like bricks. Also, Ryka's shoes are really lightweight. And, oh, you have a high top. Look at Kelly's high top. Right? So they come in a high top, and for those of you that need more ankle support, like me, this is a good fit. Again, the bottom of the shoes. So, Rykas, Reeboks, Zumba shoes, Newtons, Nikes. Feel free to ask any questions here on the comment section. I'll try my best to link these up, what we like and what we love. And if you have any questions, you can always stop us in class. And hey, Gina. Thanks for joining. So guys, let us know. And also, if there's something that you're really loving that we're not mentioning here, feel free. Also, Fleet Feet Sports in town, they they have Nike shoes in stock. So I know they have a great selection of Nike Freeze and other shoes. And if you went to Fleet Feet and you told them that they were using them for dance, I'm sure that they would love to help you. They also do amazing bra fittings. Okay, the Reeboks. Ooh, I wonder if there's a name on this model. If you go to the Reebok online, and you go under the section dance, there's like even a dance section. These sneakers are linked on that section of the Reebok page. Sarah Brown, my favorite Nikes are the Flyknit Nike Free Trainers, and I will link them here. So Pam, the Reeboks are these. Sarah, I wish I had a Nike here. I am like surrounded by shoes, and the only shoes I don't have here are my Nikes.
And nobody has Nikes.
And nobody has Nikes here. I think that when I come and take burn and sweat, that that's when I like bring my Nikes from home, and I just wear them to the gym, really. Sarah, the Nikes would be great for your cross-training classes, like at Orange Theory when you don't have to run. What about the dance socks you put on the front of your shoes? I keep seeing them on Instagram as a sponsored ad. I will see if I can find a link. I'm a Nike girl, that or New Balance. Oh, so Tara, I've never danced in New Balance. But I know that a lot of the New Balance shoes that I personally have a lot of traction on the bottom, and I tend to wear my New Balances more of like a casual, like kick around with sneakers on the weekend kind of shoe. I don't know any of the girls that dance in them, any of the staff. As far as the shoe wraps, if you only have one pair of shoes, that might be a good solution. I've worn them, but the only time that I've worn those shoe wraps were when I was at a convention. And when I was at the convention, we dance on carpet. And so no matter what sneakers you have on when you're in these convention centers, the carpet sticks to your feet. And no matter how nice the little pivot point is on your sneaker, like your whole body is going to ache. So I don't know that I can say that I would recommend them. Our floor in the studio is actually made for aerobics and movement like we're doing. So if you have the right shoes for it, then you shouldn't really need to put like a shoe wrap or the dance wrap. I can't remember what you said they're called, and now more people are joining. So you shouldn't have to put the dance wrap on there. But you could give it a try, and I might even see if I have some at home if you want to try them, because sometimes I've gotten a few pairs at convention, the dance sock wraps. So I will have to try on the New Balance Nimbus. I love my Nikes, but they don't have enough support for me, but the Nike Frees are like all that I lift in. So if I was doing a boot camp, a burn, a sweat, or lifting weights at the gym, that is totally what I wear. So thanks for your feedback, because I love them too, and I know a ton of people are. The thing that's fun about Nikes and these Reeboks, I have to say, is that once you like find a pair that you like, as long as they haven't changed them, you can totally customize them online and make them yours, and it's fun. Reebok online has coupons all the time. It's like so easy to grab a coupon, and I would wait till like a holiday weekend because they always have sales. But I also think that if you're getting like Nike Frees, there's a lot of local businesses like Fleet Feet, like Runabout Sports, and I'm all about supporting other local businesses in town. So if you're looking at Newtons for running, I think if you're running even more than like 3 miles, that it's really good to get fitted and find a shoe that's like really made for the way that you run. Oh, Sandy French, you love that. I'm going to slaughter the name of this Reebok shoe. Hayasu? Is that Hayasu? So the Reebok Hayasus, Sandy, you love them. That's awesome to hear. So Blythe wears them. Kaylee wears them. Liza has a pair. So I'm totally going to link these. And I think I'm going to order a pair and try them if all these girls are trying them. Oh, I did say it right. Hayasu. It sounds like, I used to take karate. It sounds like Haya. All right. I'm losing it. I think I need to eat. So let me know if you have any questions. The other thing that I'm obsessed with are Balega socks. I think that your socks make all the difference. Balega socks are the jam. And when we had Fleet Feet here at the studio, they brought some, but you should go back to Runabout Sports or Fleet Feet and get you some, because they make all the difference in your shoes. The other thing I want to say about shoes is the reason that I rotate so much is because your shoes really don't have a very long life. when you're dancing 3 to 5 times a week. If you were running and you were running 3 to 5 miles 3 times a week, then you would be changing your running shoes probably every 4 to 6 months. And if I only wore one pair of dance sneakers, I would change them every 4 to 6 months. But I rotate my shoes in depending on the class I'm teaching and how my body feels. So if your knees are hurting or your body's kind of aching and you're like, I'm not really sure why I'm starting to feel this way, I love my shoes, you might want to consider getting a new pair. Because it doesn't mean that they were a bad shoe for dance, but it means that maybe they're worn out. A couple of things. Tara, the New Balance Nimbus are no longer. This is what I hate. You find a shoe that you love from the manufacturer, and then they change it, and then you're on the hunt again, because the original Reeboks were my favorite, and then the second version were clunkier, and I didn't love them as much. And then they changed to this new body style design, and it's, I don't know, but we've got good feedback and these are on. So Sandy, thanks for your feedback on the Hayasus. I just want to say, Hayasu, Hayasu, Hayasu. Oh, Lindsay's on. Lindsay wears her Zumba shoes all the time, don't you, Lindsay? And you also loved a pair of old school Nikes that you wore. Oh, Dina, our whole family wears them, Balegas. I swear, once you go Balega, you want to throw away all your other socks. So Easter's coming, and I think they would make a great Easter basket gift.
I think the Easter Bunny likes Balegas too.
The Easter, Morgan said the Easter Bunny also likes Balegas. So, if you're catching the replay, you can put some questions in the comments. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to be out of pocket for the next 2 days because I have to travel for work. But I will do the best that I can to answer your questions on Facebook. And I'll link these in the comments section so that you guys can see where to buy them, what to buy them. I don't have any kickbacks from any of this. But thank you so much for joining. And I'm going to keep reading your surveys, so keep filling them out so that I can keep coming to you live and telling you what I think. Oh, you want to send you a pair of shoes. I know somebody could send me a pair of shoes and I would totally try them. I have heard, last thing, and then I'm really going to go. I have heard that Skechers are actually making a line of athletic shoes and they sell them at Runabout, and I've been kind of itching to try them. So I'd like to try those too. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to jump off here because I have not eaten dinner and it's getting late. So I need to get home and get some food in me. I'm still pretty tired from the Mega Mix. I wore myself out. You guys wore me out tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I will chat with you soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.